crazy ideas. Otis Dane here. Yeah. Let's do a vlog. We can either do a site tour. It's a 5-van site, love. There's not much to tour. Or let's do a van tour. So I opted for van tour. And I tell you what, I'd as soon have been walking up Mam tour. Because I'm sweating like a piglet. It's about 30 degrees. I'm perspiring.
Paraglider.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. It's a lot easier up there, isn't it? Look. Perspiration. I quit. I'm done. I tell you what. That's better. Just give me 5 minutes, let me cool down, and then we'll do a full tour of the outside. And Mrs. Babbling Brookes can do the inside.
Welcome to our home. This it's a 6-berth, so we have this area here which drops, this table all drops down and the cushions all mingle around to make this into a big double bed. And then up here we have an electric drop down double bed, holds I think 200 kilograms. So there's 2 there, there's 2 here, and there's 2 at the back, which we'll show you in a minute. We've got the 2 swivel seats. Here we have 2 seat belted seats for passengers. Under here we have another seat belt that flips up, and that's so it's a 5 seat belt 6 sleeper. Under here we have all our batteries, fuse boxes, and then towards the back is the gas locker. So there's no storage under here. Under the front seat here we have the 2 water tanks. Up here we keep all our GoPro things, filming stuff, and then our lovely stickers. Don't forget stickers and cards and things like that. So all the stuff that we need for doing a little bit of YouTube, we try to keep it up there out of sight. We've got 2 lockers either side. So coming up a little bit further, the control for the drop down electric bed is all on this control panel here. So this is where all the magic happens to be able to control everything. We've got the Alder system because we do have underfloor heating, and we've got the Alder wet system. Darren will tell you more about that because I really don't know nothing. Here is the electric control for the drop down bed, and we've got a USB port here. The only thing that we really lack in this motorhome is electric points. We've got one over by the table. We have one here which is generally for the kettle or toaster. One in this locker which is where the TV is, and it's really not accessible because it's right in the far corner along with another USB point. But here's our TV aerial control. TV doesn't never come out. It's not been out since October last year. We have a Dometic fridge. And separate freezer, which is finally working again after Darren fixed it. Oven. And then we've got storage underneath, which is where we tend to keep toasters and glasses. We've got more storage here where we keep cutlery and Crocs. We've got a junk drawer because every motorhome's got a junk drawer where we keep most of our cables and cleaning bits and sponges and dooplers. And then we have another drawer where we tend to keep our larger things like kettles and chopping boards and things like that. And then we have another one under here, which is where we keep pots, pans and Ridge Monkey, which we've just invested in. There's also storage above here, which is where we tend to keep teas and coffees, and in here where we put all our jars and food stuff and stuff. So moving on to the back, we have 2 single beds. We've always had single beds, even when we had caravans we had single beds. We did try our very first caravan, which was a made up big bed, but to be fair, the space just doesn't allow for me and Darren to be able to control our own personal body temperatures. Darren sleeps on this side, which is, he's just got a really thin, extra thin quilt, and I sleep on here with my fully winterized extra thick quilt. The outer heating system is also under here, so that adds as my little foot toasty as well at night time. So this is the great side to sleep on if you want to have nice warm toes. We have 3 overhead lockers above, and I shan't open them now because everything's probably going to fall out. So I keep all my stuff in this side, and Darren keeps all of his stuff in that side. The only other one is this one, which is where we have the TV aerial and where Darren keeps most of his gizmos and gadgets that he needs for doing stuff that's man related. Don't ask me more than that. Then we going through, oh, let me just tell you about our lights. Our lights are all touch lights. They can control them on another switch, but generally most of them, they're all touch lights. And my picture that I made. And just so Darren doesn't feel left out, he has one as well. We have an end bathroom with a separate shower and toilet, and I think I'll just take over this bit just because it's a bit tight in there for 2. So we have storage, more storage, toilet, quite a nice big shower. It's all right. It's one of the first things Darren always does is test the shower, because if he can't fit in the shower, it's not going to happen. Hello. In here we have our wardrobe, and we also have the outer point where we can top up with the G13 if we need to. This has been ever so good. We've not really had to top it up in the 5 years that we've owned it, so it's absolute cracking system. We also have the wiring for the reverse camera, which we've never installed, but it's there should we want to do it in the future. So that's our wardrobe. Hello again. And yeah, that's about it really. That's the inside of our motorhome. So over to Darren and he can show you all around the outside. Oh, the only thing I didn't say to you was on our beds, they are, oh, if I can do it, you can lift them up so you can access the underneath of each locker. Ow, that's my fingers. So you can access the underneath of each bed where we store most of our junk on both sides. And then the outside external locker you can also access from outside, which Darren will show you next. In a moment. Over to you, Darren.
Just have a look at heater, the foot warmer.
So, and that is my toasty toe warmer under my bed. But just one thing to note on the Alder system, it's the underfloor heating. We've only ever had Alder, and we love it, and it's, for us personally, it's not a compromise. I know lots of people have different things that they would compromise on, but for us the Alder heating system and water system, it's just second to none, isn't it? Yeah. Just absolutely fantastic. We love it. So Mr. Brookes, let's go outside
into the realm of outside jobs.
The blue world.
The blue world. This is the door. it opens and closes, but it's also a fantastic sticker board of all these fantastic people that we've met on our travels over this past 8 months. If you're not on there, we need your sticker. Gas locker, 2 lots of 10 kilo safe fills, 20 litres in each. We've always rolled with these, a lot cheaper to fill up, very lightweight. I think they're fantastic. Fill them. Right, what we got? This is, she's on a Renault chassis, she's an Adria Supreme Matrix. She's a fantastic beast. She needs to be to pull all the Cassie's stuff from the inside. You've seen all the stuff that she keeps. These ramps are pretty good. These Malenkos, we've had these about 5 years. I think it's 5 years.
No, we had these with the Caravan.
These with the Caravan. They've done us really well.
Yeah.
They've done us really well. I know they've had some trouble recently with 1 or 2, getting a bit brittle, but they've done us really good actually. And it also takes the bounce out when you're moving about inside, because you're reducing the suspension movement. You're up a couple of ramps. Yeah, it just makes it a bit more stable. This is the manual air suspension. I like to run it about 2.5 bar, because then it doesn't roll so much. It feels a lot stabler when we're driving. Water inlet, so that's where the seating area is behind. As Cassie said, there's 100 litre water in there, and we either put that in with hose pipe, or we've got a little pump that fixes on here that sucks into tank. It draws in, so we can use Aquarol, we can use a bucket. It's alright, it's useful. We've used it a couple of times, haven't we? That's in now, feeding under Cassie's bed. That's to the Alder heating, that's the exhaust. And here's the locker that's under this single bed, which is quite useful because they're quite deep. Not so bad, it's not a garage, but I can get the chairs in here and the footrests and the tables and the drying mechanism. And I've also got a drain valve there for the wastewater, so just makes it easier. Bit awkward to get at, but taps here, off she goes. That's that one. That's us, by the way. If you don't know who we are, that's us. We're the Babbling Brookes. We do YouTube stuff.
Click, like, subscribe. Don't forget.
Here's the back side. No camera fitted. Got a silver screen on the back at the minute, just to keep it out of the way somewhere. I'm not going to go into great detail. It does what it says on tin. It either keeps the sun out or it keeps the warmth in. We use it all through the winter mainly. We like to get some light in through summer, so we don't use it much in summer, but it's there if it's really hot. It'll actually reflect the heat away as well and keep it cool. We've got a Thule on here. This was a new addition. We upgraded to this one because it'll take 60 kilos, so it'll take the e-bikes quite comfortably. But yeah, it's been good so far, this one. Right, this is the other Thule. This is the awning, wind out awning. I always leave this in where I can if it's not too windy, just for emergencies, because if it gets too blowy I want to get it in as quick as possible. If this goes over top onto motorhome, it's going to cause thousands of quid's worth of damage, so I want to wind it in ASAP. Welcome to the smallest garage on the planet. It's not really a garage. some means of filling up with some more water if needs be. You know what blue does? Stops it bonging. And there's Boris. I guess I don't need to tell you why we call it Boris. I get you'll guess that, won't you? But this is also it's just a small wet room, so anything that we put in here can drip and it'll feed underneath motorhome out of the way. I've just realised I have quite a few cupboards, don't I, for my bits and pieces. Welcome to my underbed larder. Spare tyre. Thankfully we've never needed it yet. So I've got gas barbie, I've got electric, and then I've got charcoal if I need it. Nice big table. It allows us to cook and sit and dine without having to faff about too much. It also allows me to work from home. The motorhome. But now I just want to show you the gas barbecue point. She's a bit dirty. Not standard on Adria, so if you want one of them, 300 quid. If you want an aerial, 300 quid. If you want a solar panel, that's all extra. It's not included. So you've got your fee and you think, fantastic, I can just afford that. And then you need one of these, and you need one of these, and you need one of these. So, but this is what we've got. We've got a thermo build. It's an Adria thermo build. Air top suspension, alder heating as it says, but winter wise it's toasty in there, I tell you. Summer wise it's pretty good also, but built really well. One or two niggles that we've had, a tap that cracked, and we decided to wait for an original which took 6 months. Again, 300 quid. Everything seems to be 300 quid. But apart from that, I think we've done pretty well. 5 years, no major issues so far, and yeah, solid.
So yes, I think that about concludes it all now. You think? We hope you've enjoyed our van tour.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got lots of questions.
So drop them in the comments.
Yeah. If you haven't, find some. There must be something.
And don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and drop us a comment.
Yeah, it's going to get exciting, so stay tuned.
Yes, very exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited. Catch you on the next one.
Ciao.
Bye.